Today's lesson is about writing functions from transformation. Suppose this is the order of transformation. Flip over the x-axis. For original PQ, you will get P negative Q because your y-coordinate will be changed into its opposite. So we have negative f of x. Flip over the y-axis. Then the x-coordinate will be opposite. We get the negative p q. New function will be f of negative x. Stretch vertically by a or shrink vertically by a. Then the y-coordinate will change. It's a times q. Your x-coordinate will stay. Then for the new function, you will get the a times f of x. Stretch horizontally by b, shrink horizontally by b, which means your coordinate p times this b. Y-coordinate will stay the same. But for the new function, you will get the 1 over b times x. Shift by vector c, d. As we know, this will be x, here's y. So you get the p plus c and a q plus d. For the function, remember insider is a liar. Therefore, for this x, you will get the x minus c. Then you plus d. Now we can draw the conclusion. If we do a transformation according to this order, then what's the new coordinates? The new coordinates will be the way it appears. We know this is x, here's y. These steps dealing with x. And this is c. So for x coordinate is p, flip over y-axis, you will get negative p. Stretch horizontally by b or shrink horizontally by b, you just need to multiply by b. Then shift by c, you add c. That will be the new coordinate. For y-coordinate q, when you do this transformation, it's dealing with y-coordinate q. Flip over x-axis, that's negative q. Then stretch vertically by a or shrink vertically by a, you multiply by a. Then shift by d, that's you add d. So you will get negative q times a plus d. How will the function be changed after they did this transformation? Remember, insider is a liar. Whenever they're dealing with x, will be liar. So for flip over x-axis, that's dealing with y, you will get the negative sign. And stretch vertically by a or shrink vertically by a, that's negative a times. Shift by d, then you add d. Then flip over y-axis, you will get negative sign and stretch horizontally by b or shrink horizontally by b, this will be 1 over b. For shift by c, that's x minus c. You see here's a minus c. This is 1 over b. Because this is 1 over b and x minus c, that's the reason we said inside is liar. Whenever they dealing with x for the function, is a liar. For example, we know this m, the coordinate is 329. The transformation P is given by a horizontal stretch of a scale factor 1 over 2, followed by a translation of 3 negative 10. Let m prime be the image of m under P. Find the coordinates of m prime. So we have 329. This is your x, here's y. For horizontal stretch of a scale factor of 1/2, that's why your 3 times 1 over 2. Then do this vector translation, 3. I add 3 here. For y, that's negative 10. So we do 29 minus 10. This will be the new coordinate. You will get 4.5 and 19. For 11c, the graph of G is image of the graph of f under P. This is f of t. Find G of t in the form G of t equals this format. We will figure out the new function according to this transformation. When you write down the new function after transformation, remember insider is a liar. So we have horizontally stretch of a scale factor of 1/2. You will get the f of not 1/2. You have to flip over into 2 because that's 1 over b. Then you do translation. This 3 is dealing with the x, so it's a liar too. So we do t minus 3. Then minus 10, that's dealing with y, so we get minus 10. This will be g of t. So for this new function, we organize distributive property. You will get the 2t minus 6. Then minus 10. You will plug in 2t minus 6 into this function. Every single t you got to turn into 2t minus 6 so that you will get the g of t. That is g of t equals 7 cosine pi over 6. 2t minus 6 to replace this t. 2t minus 6, then minus 3. Then plus 22, remember here, minus 10. We organize 7 cosine. Inside will be 2t minus 9. I will take a 2 outside. In other words, we will factor this 2t minus 9. You will get the t minus 9 over 2, that's 4.5. Therefore, pi over 6 times 2, t minus 4.5, then plus 12. Keep organized, you will get the 7 cosine pi over 3, t minus 4.5 plus 12. This will be the function g of t. Let's go to 11D. The graph of G is the image of a graph of f under P. Give a full geometric description of transformation that maps the graph of G to the graph of f. From f to G, we did a horizontal stretch of scale factor of 1 over 2. And followed by translation of this vector. Move to the right 3 and go down 10. Therefore, from J to F, you will do the backwards. Not only the order, but also the transformation. Therefore, the first step is move to the left 3 and go up 10. Second step is a horizontal stretch by a factor of 2.